first and 10, McNabb. This one complete, right side to McDonald. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Here we go! Out of the gun, McNabb. And he finds McDonald. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
They go play action. It's McNabb. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
And a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up fourth down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Rolls with his first carry. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll give it to him right up the gut, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. In on the stop, Willie McGinnis. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. 3rd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Cardinal into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Here's McNabb, and they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They start on the ground with Wells. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the good thing about the top-notch safeties, they can play from deep coverage, or they can play close to the line.
And that's caught inside.
Holy shit, he fucking caught that.
A gain of 38. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Yep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, DeQuell Jackson. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how.
Come on, throw the ball, dude.
Kiko Alonso in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
To throw on 2nd, McNabb rolling to his right, and Steve Smith hauls it in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys...
And now it's safety as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kiko Alonso in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got it in, complete. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
And they pick up the first
Not
down.
where I wanted it to go, but I will definitely
the
take
defense
it.
relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
McNabb. Smith catches left side. A gain of 6 there on first. And quickly they get to the line. Second down, McNabb. Hurts over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come out in the pistol. First and 10, McNair. As he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Thomas Rawls there. And now it's second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Going for the deep ball. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee. What's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the 3rd quarter. Let's go. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And some space here. There goes Green. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Here we go with Rawls. So he got 3 at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in.
There we go. Let's fucking do it. Run, baby. Good D this season so far.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now McNabb. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Damon Harrison, he's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. This one from 46 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Buying time to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And that leads to a Chicago first down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Another run, but this time it's Rawls. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, McNair. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. James Harrison able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
It's all right. It's all right.
And McCaffrey, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Let's go get this score, baby. Fucking score.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got some space here. There goes Green. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Right now, let's protect that shit. Let's go D.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
To the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now they're confident.
Oh, you should have had that.
They got something going, and if they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch.
Go get it, D. Get it. Yeah, you can quit.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Brady now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And it's second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
He was trying to get it off to Jamal Charles there. And it's third down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now this is Tony Dorsett, the Hall of Famer out of Pitt. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Here we go with Charles. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a first down throw. McNabb steps away to his left. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Second and goal to go now. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
20.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Good game, bro.
and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Yo. 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 Yo.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the goal line.
Get this shit, bro.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now a carry for the 1994 Hall of Famer, Tony Dorsett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that. Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical. And that's what they did on the first down.
Jameis now on first down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down. Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen to Dorsett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To throw, Winston. That's complete to Britt. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Jameis to throw it. Oh, nearly picked.
Come on, guys.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. They dump it off, complete to Dorsett. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
First down, Winston. And his throw here's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight lines of the guy throwing the ball. But in this case, the defender saw it and were able to knock it away.
Winston. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Winston now to throw on first down. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he'll bang that one through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing the
2 yards to go here on third down.
Here we go.
They'll run for it here. This is Pross, the fullback. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time, that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's flex round. Flex round.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 7. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
Come on, let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
From the gun, here's McNabb. And this is incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And the Ravens taking the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Jameis now on 1st down. He's got his target, the tight end Newsom. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll get 17 yards there. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A 1st down throw for Winston. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. Again, it'll be Dorsett. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tony Dorsett taking it in. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that until they get into the second half.
So now comes the offense back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a first down throw, McNabb. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's McNabb, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go.
Come on, man. Why'd you overthrow him so much?
His guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Hey, man.
Baltimore gets set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They set up the screen to Dorsett. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6.
Bullshit, bro. Come on, no. Come on, D.
I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Final play of the half here. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go score.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. First down, it's McNabb. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Out of the gun, McNabb. Going to throw right side here, complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Cameron Meredith, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads. And those country roads have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time in some Tennessee country.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, plenty of family back there. God love them.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Now McNabb. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now it's McNabb. And now it's
Throw the ball, dude.
They got him for a sack. Michael Johnson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. 2nd down, McNabb. And the running pressure too much. Down he
This
goes.
bullshit, man.
In there
Come
to
on,
take
man.
8 sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. To throw, McNabb. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and
Game
catch
shouldn't
passes
even
when
be
people
going
trying
like
to
this
tackle
right
you and
now. I
knock the
don't know
ball
what is
away.
going on.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A play fake. Now McNabb. They'll roll him out right. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. The Ravens offense gets...
Sloppy fucking defense. Sloppy fucking defense.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
Sounds familiar. Maybe we played it before.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Peterson alone in the backfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this up to... Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now there's two.
Guess you don't want to play me.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Chad Johnson, 99. Holy shit.
Here's the punter, St. Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down following the run. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Freaking go to the next guy behind him when he does that shit.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. And they'll go on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. I guess if you're going to run for it on 3rd down, not a bad idea to get behind your Hall of Fame left tackle there, Anthony Munoz.
He was so good, it was like a guard and a tackle was in the same body. You know, it was almost like they had an extra blocker at the line of scrimmage. Phenomenal player and really prepped it well at USC, where they ran those power sweeps behind him in a big way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Oh, God, this guy takes forever.
And they only need a little bit here. 3rd down and very short. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Just put accelerated clock on, dude. If you're going to take fucking 10 years to pick a play.
This long drive continues here to start the 2nd quarter.
Oh, people got other shit to go do, too.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to run up and tackle him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now a handoff here to his running back. Cuts right. And he cuts back.
This dude is a fucking idiot, dude. Play the fucking game right.
A great effort there. 25
Taking fucking 30 years to pick a
and this
play.
offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is
Here,
able
you
to
got a
send
fucking
this one
99
away.
team. Just play the fucking game.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now a first down throw. McNabb flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles Haley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
McNabb being chased out left.
What the hell are you throwing at?
Incomplete. Vance McDonald,
What the fuck, McNabb? What the fuck kind of throw was that?
To 3rd down. From the gun, here's McNabb. Eluding the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're going to try and throw. And he finds McDonald. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Now McNabb dancing to his left. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, McNabb. He's got time in the pocket. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Forced out to his left. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now it's McNabb. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, how about
That
this?
should have been a fucking completion on the
They're
last
going to go
one.
for it. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
he would have kept it on the ground.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run.
220!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this one is right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the 3rd quarter. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more. The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Now a handoff looking right. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Ultimate team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. They come up in an offset out. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 20 that time. And it'll give the Raiders a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
All right, here we go.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And partly they found a gap there on the post play, and it was in the middle of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stiff-armed him. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And the play clock's running down. Here's McNabb. Over the middle to Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now a first down throw, McNabb. This one complete, right side to McDonald. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd down, McNabb. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And he's made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
To throw on 2nd, McNabb. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about the rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, McNabb.
Run block, man. Son of a bitch.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Fuck.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that you're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Evades the tackle.
Oh, my gosh. Come on, are you kidding me? What the fuck was that, man? If I don't score in this quarter, I'm done. Whatever.
Well, he's used to running at that distance. Here,
fuck, man, that's bullshit.
Making the run, heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run
Fuck
it
overall
and
in
catch
this
it.
guy.
We just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And now back out comes the offense. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the others.
And got his man complete. Touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Fresh set of downs here.
We ready? Come on, baby. Rally. Rally. Zebra. Come on, baby. Alert. Alert.
Now Gore. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A dump off here for Gore. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
We ready? Red 18.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. They go with a screen to Gore. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, here's McNabb. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st down, it's McNabb. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now McNabb. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Man, why you gotta take forever?
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to walk one deep left side here. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And here now the offense heading back out there. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Fighting a safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. A strong running. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now a 1st down throw. McNabb.
I didn't throw it.
Alan Branch coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's McNabb, and the hit John. It's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now is really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Out of the gun, McNabb. And that is incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. It's a gain of 17 that time. And that'll be good for an Oakland first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, it's goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kicked people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guys' jersey clean throughout the game.
Now it's goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Drops it underneath the goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider.
Change. Ow. Caught up in my, put your head on backwards, then skate off after, engage in laughter about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting.